2K. Oh, I thought that was a cutscene. I was just standing there, like, breathing. Like, look, wouldn't you think this is a cutscene? Like, he was just breathing, like, mm, 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 mm. Okay. Ooh, step back, step back. Uh, uh,
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
And we'll see MP facing off with Devin Booker here in this one. MP has some momentum going here, having won the first time these two teams met.
Well, what is the book on Booker? There's so many challenges that he presents. When this guy gets on the roll offensively, you're not going to do anything with him. And it doesn't matter if you're the best defender in the league or not.
And MP and company are hoping to duplicate the success they had in their last matchup against this team. But they have to be prepared for adjustments from the opposition.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Durant, Gordon out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Allen in at the three. Misses the three. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Charlotte. They get it back, and he makes that one.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. MP kicks to Martin. MP against Booker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And big guys often struggle with injuries. And Yusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
Here's MP. Phoenix able to drain the three. Good D by Booker. Pass to KD. Shoots from 8. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Now, Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bridges passes to MP to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. MP's got his second bucket.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Phoenix with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Gordon. Booker with no one around.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Bridges dishes to MP. Left side, Miller. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's MP. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And one thing we know about MP, he loves to compete.
Allen finds Booker. Drills it from outside. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple
Pass to Martin. Over in the corner, Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Robinson's checked in for the Hornets. And Phoenix also making a switch. Lee's checked in. Suns leading by 5. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Now, MP. Following Nurkic's three-point attempt. The pass to Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 5 now.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Gordon kicks to Lee. In the corner, it's Gordon. And the Suns miss again. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And MP with the basket on the assist by Williams. He's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Allen. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lee against MP. Off with the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Martin comes in for Duncan Robinson. And MP subbed in for Micic. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Hornets leading by 5. MP out there with Martin. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Miller, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hornets 5. Now here's Booker, following the miss by MP. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks.
Last time these two met, MP dominated, but tonight it's been a dogfight.
Suns trail by 7. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Here's Booker, following the basket by MP. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's MP. Lee with the block. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Booker with a beautiful pump fake. Gets the defense up. Draws the foul. That's a classic NBA move.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up.
They're staring at a rough road ahead, the kind that can break you down. But this is what separates good from great, the way you take on obstacles in your path.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
They're playing that big boy ball going right to the chest of the defenders.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Setting the floor for the Suns. Nurkic is out there with Durant. Then there's Allen. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Gordon in at the 2-guard. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster. And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with. And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Great positioning on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Suns trail by 5. Pass to Nurkic. Trying his luck from deep. Doesn't go that time. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. MP passes to Miller. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Miller's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. Gordon against Martin. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Gordon with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Booker, no good. And here's Charlotte. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Booker's got 19 points.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Charlotte.
Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. A nice shot by Booker.
That's Booker's specialty. So good at rising up and connecting off the catch.
Charlotte leading by 8. MP kicks to Bridges. Pass to Miller. Launches it. And it's the Hornets another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Spins. Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it. And that's that mid-range J.
MP deciding where to go with it. Outside Martin. Feeds it to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
MP against Booker. And there's the pass to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. Are we seeing a little stat padding here?
MP powers through the contact inside.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Good chance here for Booker. Hornets with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Miller, and there's another one for the Hornets.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
MP passes to Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Here's MP. Tough shot inside by MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 14. Fires high post. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Booker. And now the Suns a fast break. And the dunk by Booker.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Bridges outside. 27 seconds left to play here in the third, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So an almost entirely new. Phoenix calls timeout. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. They've got MP. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Williams at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's MP. Allen with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. KD finds Gordon, and here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Here's Durant. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Martin. Bridges dishes to MP. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. On the wing, MP. Defended by Booker.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. MP against Booker. Here's MP. MP fights for it.
MP has all the confidence in the world. Excellent job not being distracted by the defense.
Nurkic a screen on MP. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Devin Booker.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Tipped away. Gordon with it, and it's Miller picking him up. A nice shot by Booker.
Booker firing on all cylinders, and this guy is one of the toughest in the NBA to slow down.
Charlotte leading by 6. Pass to Martin. Back to MP. He kicks it to Williams. Inside. Here's MP. It's good. And that's now 27 points for MP.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Suns trail by 8. KD passes to Booker. And the 3 off target.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Suns call time here. They trail by 8. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Booker inside, covered by MP. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Bridges kicks to Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to MP. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron. And Allen launches it from deep. They get it again. But 3. No good from Booker. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
MP.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job. They're saying Mitchell's gonna cook you tonight. You gonna let that fly?
MP, over here, over here.
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
All right, Richard, what's your take on the back-to-backs in the NBA? Are you for it or against it?
Look, I think you should limit some of them, but back-to-backs are a part of what this game is. It's the battle of your mind over your body. It's been going on since the start of the league. Why are we going to try and make it easier now?
Tonight, MP is matched up against Donovan Mitchell. This will be the first time they've ever met on the floor.
Yeah, and the thing about Donovan Mitchell, he's a perennial all-star because he is a scoring machine. Look, Spider, he is a strong guard. He's about 215 pounds, and he can create separation with those shoulders and with that length. So you try to stay connected to him, you got to play defense without fouling.
You know, I'm very curious to see how MP comes out and sets the tone in this one. You know he wants to make a statement in this game.
So the Hornets starting five. We've got Ball. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's MP, and it's Williams in at the center position. About a minute played here so far in the first. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Now here's Bridges. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. MP shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Mitchell against Bridges. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Pass to Miller. Ball outside. MP with it. Back to Ball. Now MP. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the rejection.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Strus to the right side. And here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
This is just great textbook basketball. Mitchell supports the play and ends up being the guy finishing it.
It's Bridges on the wing. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. Allen, the pass to Strus. From deep, Mobley. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Here's MP. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And that right there is some grown man strength from MP to be able to finish on that play.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. Takes the 3. Second chance shot. Allen can't get it to go. Bridges finds Ball. MP outside. Going inside. And that one good. MP's got 6.
Creating offense with his first-rate handles. MP has the ball on a string.
Now here's Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Bridges outside. Ball outside. It's stolen. On the wing, Mitchell. In the game against Miami, very impressive.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Ball outside. Pass to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw no good.
Yeah, what you like about MP is how hard he worked to put himself in a position for success.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. McGee, he's checked in for Allen. Morris comes in for Evan Mobley. Levert's checked in for Strus. And it's Merrill in for Jerome. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And let's look at the rookies who have been on a roll since the All-Star break. MP is second.
He's looked anything but a rookie. The game is coming naturally to him, and he's just picking his spots and capitalizing on offense.
And that one drops.
Man, you watch MP. He is so talented. And this man, let me just tell you, he's determined.
Karis LeVert is out there with Okoro. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Merrill in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Okoro passes to LeVert. Inside. Mitchell. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Left side Robinson. Pass to Richards. Here's Bridges. And here's Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's MP. LeVert with a rebound.
Normally he drains that.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. They double him with MP. McGee finds LeVert to the paint. Tipped. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
This matchup is going exactly how we hoped it would. These two guys are going right at each other, both looking to gain any edge.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, BA, the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Here's Merrill. The Hornets making their last shot. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for McGee. Mobley comes in for Okoro. Strus, he's checked in for LeVert. And Jerome subbed in for Merrill. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for LaMelo Ball. Taking a look at some numbers here for Donovan Mitchell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
You appreciate how hard Allen works to be an efficient scorer. He doesn't try and play outside of himself.
Pass to Williams. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. Second, the Cavaliers.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The Hornets making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Well, they got high percentage looks that led to a lot of points. Take it from me. That kind of scoring adds a bunch of zeros to the end of your next contract. So
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league. And that's a wrap on.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
In the first half, waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for Charlotte, MP is out there with ball. Then it's Miles Bridges, then it's Miller, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Now here's Bridges. Ball finds Williams. MP with it. From the elbow, Mobley grabs the board.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Strus's shot is off. Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And here are the Cavaliers now. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game.
We've got Donovan Mitchell. Okoro is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Merrill in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's MP. He's off on the layup. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Berton. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Ball outside. Oh, ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's MP. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Williams. Williams a screen on Mobley. 6 to shoot. Bridges passes to MP. MP getting it done inside.
You can tell MP is not afraid to step up for his team. He's that guy.
Mitchell against MP. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 31 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
MP shot is off.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. Takes one from 10 feet. Mitchell down low.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Ball passes to MP. To the middle. And the shot goes. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's MP. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.
Can't win them all, I guess. Can't hit a shot either. Wasn't your
Look, lots of guys don't make the playoffs. MP just one of them. He'll be all right.
Short memory. On to the next one. You're down 0-1 against Mitchell, kid. Let's even that up.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch.
See, he's hesitating for a split second.
Hey, MP. There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.